Yeah, so today we finally get to see NBA 2K26 gameplay trailer. That is the gameplay that you guys will be watching in the background as I explain all the brand new 2K26 features. I will let you guys know it is a lot of features. I am going to try to timestamp it and I am going to summarize it as quickly as possible so the video is not 30 minutes long. We're not trying to drag it. We're not trying to OD. But y'all know the vibes on my channel. It's a lot of people who at work right now. It's a lot of people who couldn't catch the 2K26 trailer and the entire live stream of all the new features that Mike Wang introduced. So that's what we're here for. Like I said, getting straight into it. The first category is Pro Play Motion Engine. Now, basically what Mike Wang said in the trailer is this is the biggest change to motion since 2K21. So y'all remember 2K21 is basically when next gen was introduced. So that was like the feeling, like, I don't know how to explain this. So y'all remember, you got 2K15 through 17, basically the same feelings, the same gameplay. 18, 19, 20 had its own little unique movement. 21 next gen is what we all been playing the whole time. All 21 and up to 25, they have that same gameplay movement. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but I don't want to OD with my thoughts. But it's going to be different now, and that means it's basically going to be a new game, so it's all a toss-up. We have no clue how the game is going to be. It might be the same. This might be a good way with words, but we're going to find out. But basically what it's saying is, first off, for people who don't know, Pro Play is just a library of animations from the NBA. That's their goal. That's the whole point of it. It's not too much of what we thinking. Now, in 25, when they had Pro Play into the game, it was all about basically dribbling, you might as well say. But it's no longer just about dribbling for Pro Play. This new motion engine change is for all movement, offensive movement, the way you play defense, and off-ball movement. So basically, he's trying to create a more lifelike movement so it get rid of the skating and sliding animations that we experience in 2K. So that's literally that category simply summarized. So next up, we have enhanced rhythm shooting. Now, basically, y'all know rhythm shooting is returning. They are saying with the enhanced version, it's no right or wrong timing. Now, when you first hear that, it could be broken, and it might be. We're gonna have to wait and see. But specifically what they mean is, if you rush the timing now, but you green the tempo, you can still make the shot. So basically, you can control how fast you want to shoot with your rhythm shot, which just sounds crazy, or how late you want to release, but it just has to be the same tempo. As long as the tempo get green, you could green a shot. So similar to like Clay, how if somebody closing out, he gonna release it mad earlier than he would with his normal just basic jump shot. So y'all already know in 2K terms, it can only go two ways, bruh. It's either gonna be super broken, where everybody can do it and you basically can't miss a shot, or it's gonna be a skill gap to it, and players who actually master that is gonna be making shots that people with square cannot make, which would, in my opinion, would only apply to like closeout shots. You don't really need it if you're just completely wide open and people doubling and leaving you open, stuff like that. Now, this next category is dangerous, bruh. It's called signature go-to post shots. Now, listen, for my 1v1 players, 2K devs don't know that the 1v1 court with post scores is like the most broken thing in the game, and it's the most annoying thing. But for some reason, hey, Mike gotta be a post scorer, bro. But people told me he a dribbler. I think Mike a post scorer because post moves don't need to be elevated, bro. You feel me? Y'all know me. I'm gonna keep it 100 on things that don't need to happen. But on this topic, go-to post shots. It's simple. We don't gotta sit on this topic a little bit too long. Y'all remember regular go-to shots, which is still in the game. I think you hold the right stick up and you just get an animation follow through and you can customize that. Basically, you could do that in a post now. So you're probably gonna have Jokic go-to shot, his animation when you do it, and so on and so forth. Whoever else do hook moves and post moves, you're just gonna have a go-to shot for post moves. That's it. It's nothing more, nothing less. But I'm just saying, this could possibly be so broken that you can't stop post scores. But maybe they implemented ways to counter it. We're gonna further see with more gameplay changes. Okay, so you guys remember they said that you have to time your layup in 26. They took out the RNG. You can't do real player percentage and make layups. So now on their topic of custom layups, basically, and you can see with this menu, you see you got normal layups, reverse layups, floaters, scoop layups, and many more layup styles. Basically, you could put all the NBA players layup together. So it's no more like, oh, Trae Young got the best floater, but his regular layups, his normal layups is trash. You don't got to deal with that no more. Now, we basically, and I'm speaking from, y'all know what I'm talking about. We gonna get the cheesiest unblockable normal layup. Then we gonna get the best reverse layup that don't get blocked. Then we gonna get whoever got the best floater. If you're a layup player, we're gonna go Trae Young again right there. Then we gonna get the best scoops. We probably get Steph Curry scoops, but that's just example of how us 2K players is going to utilize that custom layup system, and that's pretty simple. So we just got, I love when it's like new gameplay, new addition to the game that could just like make you better and make you feel like you playing a new game, bruh. So that's a W to me. Custom layups, even though y'all know me, I'll probably be 5-out ISO dunking that mug, but you feel me? We might try that thing. So we finally on defense. Now, defense is the make or break of 2K, bro. If the game got no defense, we gonna get bored and we gonna say it's too cheesy and we gonna stop playing, bro. So you gotta be able to get stopped. So apparently they were saying every other 2K has scripted animations because of the mocap. So now they said in 26, they got new tech to generate those collisions versus you being stuck in an animation. So a good example I could think of is like when you dribbling and the defender, it's a certain bump that they could get and you know you're getting ripped. Like it's like, I'm in this animation that I can't break, that I can't do nothing about, and he's guaranteed to steal the ball. So apparently you're more free, and like they said, it's new tech that generate the collision, so that should be fire. On top of that, Mike Wayne is specifically saying that interior defense is improved, where in the paint you can get mad more body ups and actually contest at the rim. But again, that's cool to say that with words, but we gotta actually play the game. But I do like the wording of how you're more free and not stuck in the animations. Like that just make it like more predictable of like what's about to happen. So like I said, we just gonna have to see. It's cool to speak on this, but we gotta play the game at the end of the day. Now this next feature kind of crazy, and it could be adding a skill gap to 2K. It is called rebound time and feedback. So basically, to summarize it up, you can green rebounds, guys. Basically, you can green them. You can green the timing. If you time it correctly, you're gonna see a green flash under your feet, as you guys see on the screen. So I think that's fire. So what it does is boost your chances of getting a rebound, and also, of course, y'all know the higher your rating, the more you can green the rebounds. Now, again, this could be another feature that is could be broken, or it's like it's two ways in 2K. I'm gonna keep saying this in the video. It's either it's gonna be broken or it's gonna be a skill gap to it, bruh. Or it could be a third option where it just don't work and people getting rebounds even if they don't green it or green it. So we gonna see. But what that would benefit for people in comp pretty much is like a person, sometimes in rebounds, a person could have you could have a perfect position, perfect box out, but then the person behind you or the person you didn't box out can just jump out the gym over your head and just take it from you, even though you knew you had that rebound. So now the person who in perfect position, if he time it, he should most likely get it. But I'm trying to see, like, it has to be difficult because, like, what happens if both players time it correctly? Then who get it? Does it go to the rating? You see how there's a lot of debate with that? So again, that's going to be another gameplay change that I feel like we going to have to play in order to see it, bro. It sound dope, again, because I just like new things. Because it's new, it sound dope. And my guards be having rebounds, so I'll be able to actually test out this feature for you guys when the game drop. But that is rebound time and feedback. I need to know what y'all think about that. That could add a skill gap. We gonna see, bro. So it's no more all them people just be spamming triangle and just trying to be first. Now it's just strictly timing. So we gonna see. We gonna see. So this entire next category, we pretty much gonna be just breaking down the advanced controls. Now, what I want to mention, if I didn't say it in the beginning, I was supposed to start the video saying it, but the game speed is up from 2K25. That is like one of the greatest, biggest changes, bro. We hate the game moving slow. So we got faster game speed, W, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 on the W's and I'm gonna keep it 100 on the L's. I told y'all the go-to shot post moves, don't like it, but game speed, I like it. Now, the first thing in the advanced controls is quick protect. Now, again, the same thing, I'm gonna keep saying it. This can either be broken to where we never get steals, no matter what our steal rating is, or it could just be a skill gap to where if the offensive player time it correctly, you can't steal it from him. But what if he mistime it? Can you get the steal? So now to explain the actual feature of quick protect, you will now be dribbling, but you can use your left stick to counter somebody reaching. So I don't know how that's going to be. I guess you flick your left stick, and if somebody reach and you time it, they can't take the ball from you. So this is fire for the players who make locks that's 99 steal, 100 steal, and they don't even know how to play defense. They're not even good at it, but they could just spam square in your face and you can't do certain dribble moves. So now this could be the perfect offense defense back and forth that we want in 2K, where it's a skill gap, where it's like I can be countering your reaches, but on the flip side, you could bait me into making it look like you're gonna reach, but you don't reach, and then after my flick, I could get ripped. So like, I have to actually see it to understand it, bro. Like, it might only just be as simple as, like, this feature might literally just be the whole L2 protect the ball animation, low key. That might be all it is when you flick up. You just probably gonna turn backwards and they can't get a steal. But it sounds fire, but y'all know the rules that we keep saying in this video. It's only two ways. It's either broken or a skill gap, or it don't work at all. So I gotta add that third option now every time, but that sound dope. I like quick protect. All right, now this next category, bro, this low-key sound broken, bro. It's called no dip catch and shoots. I think this might be broken in 2K terms, because corner shots and catch and shoot is already crazy, but I do like the fact that it's annoying, and I like the fact that they changed that annoying dip that you get when you catch the ball. Like, sometimes somebody might do a flashy pass, or depending on the pass animation that they choose for their pass style, you can catch the ball and have a delay when holding square. So now they're getting rid of that delay. So now you have the option with the actual feature is, if you hold down on the left stick as the ball coming to you as you're about to catch it, you can just go straight into your shot. So it's no more load up animation. That is gonna be actually insane. That is gonna kill Pro-Am defensive rotations, bro, with a person who mastered that timing. So now you're gonna have your regular catch and shoot it, hold square timing, or your rhythm shot. But now you're gonna have to do the no dip catch and shoot animation and learn that timing. And I think that one is gonna be cheesy. So another possible skill gap added to the game. I like it. It can be a W, but again, it's too hard to judge things without actually playing the game. But I see what they trying to resemble Klay Thompson, that same thing, like how he could change up his shot. It's still his shot, but it's quicker. So that on top of rhythm shooting though, y'all, that sound broken. Now what I'm hoping is Mike Wang, he might be creating all of these different features so that they can't zen, bruh. If that's what all of this is secretly, if that's what Mike Wang going for, then it's a super W where they can't zen. As long as they can't zen, I'm cool. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Y'all can't green a shot. You gotta cheat the green a shot. Is crazy, bro. So that was for my shooters. Now we moving on for my dribblers. One of the best features in 2K is dribbling, bro. So Mike Wang gave us a revamped signature size up category. So basically now, instead of just only using a right stick, you can flick your right stick, right, left, right, left, right, left to create that size up. Now he added a repeatedly flick up to get different size up. So it's gonna be two different size up categories, and any addition to dribbling that you're gonna add, Mike Wang, is a W, bro. Like, that's just another skill gap. So now I can hit you with more variety of boop boops, and now I got the flick up, up, up. I ain't gonna lie, 3 flick up, up, up. So let me see, I'm dribbling, then I go bop, 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 and I get a different animation. That joint might be glitchy, bro. As long as it's accurate to the speed of like a flick, flick, flick. Y'all hear my controller? Like, think about, like, is it going like that, or is it going, like, how much timing do you gotta do? That might vary depending on the animation, but you know what? We like a little cheese when it comes to the dribbling, so this could be fire, bro. W addition. Now we back to the players who like to do layups. This feature kind of fire. They added a slow motion Euro step. So I ain't gonna lie. Everything we hearing about layups is gonna be a crazy skill gap. Like, I might be able to go back to making like a Kyrie type build, back to my build where, cause I was in comp Pro-Am, I think on 2K24, where I was just doing straight layups. In the comp, I was doing floaters and stuff. So this slow motion Euro step is basically, so let's say, I wanna give a good example. Let's say you got the most OP Euro step, basically. So you hit a James Harden, boop, boop, and it's quick. And people know that timing, defenders know that timing. So now, if you hold down on the left stick while you doing that Euro step, you can drag step your Euro, and that will mess up what a defender know the normal timing is. When they know you going up, now they just gonna jump. So you basically just have the option to trick the defender versus you go into the Euro step and it's just that automatic animation, and it's pretty much gonna get blocked every time because people know what layup package you got on. Like, once you keep playing people enough, and once there's a certain animation cheese that's the best Euro, people will have the timing of that. But I'm liking the idea of slow motion Euro. So hold on, do I make a broken build with no dunk? Y'all know it get crazy once you put no dunk in your build. Woo, my defense gonna be out of this world. So hold on, hold on. Y'all see where I'm going? I really want to speak on and talk on so much, but I said the video not gonna be 30. But hold on, the no layup build skis. So with this next feature, apparently you have more control over your passes. They remove flashy passes. Y'all know flashy pass is double circle or double B if you on Xbox, and we would use that to look flashy and or make the pass faster. So they took that out the game and it's called rat passes now. And they basically saying it's no more hitting the back of a defender. So like basically more accurate passes, just more overall control with passing. This can't be judged. None of this can be judged until we get the game, but like it's a cool feature, something different. So no more flashies, y'all. Now the next category is alley-oops. Now this one's gonna be crazy. A lot of people gonna hate this, specifically players on my team, bro. I got players on my team who already can't time oops, bro. So when you on low difficulty, probably like Park, Rec, where it's not on Hall of Fame and Superstar, stuff like that, it's the regular oop timing. So pretty much no skill gap to the oops. But when it comes to Pro-Am and stage and stuff like that, the game modes where people actually, yes, in 25, there was actually a alley-oop cheese if you had a 99 dunk. But now they saying in a higher difficulty, it's gonna be a randomized button. So it's not gonna be just square every time it's an alley-oop. It could be triangle, X, circle. Whatever buttons you got. It could be B, Y, A, and X, bruh. I think that's a fire addition because, again, like I said, it used to be cheesy if you had a certain rating and it couldn't be blocked, couldn't really be stopped unless a person body in front. But now, those players who don't have great reaction time with oops, because a lot of people don't, you're done. You don't gonna know what button it is, but if you precise on video game mini games like that where it's like you ready to tap X, ready to tap square, ready to tap triangle at any moment, you're gonna be a demon at the alley-oop. So hopefully y'all boys who like dunking and like catching alley-oops on some Zion, on some Blake Griffin, hopefully y'all got them reaction times for the randomized button. I like that feature though. That's definitely a little skill gap. Now, one thing a lot of ISO players hate the most and hate playing against is screens, PNR. So they are upgrading setting screens feature where basically you can use the left stick and customize and actually control your body on how you want to face, because you can't do that in 2K, bro, and it's mad annoying. Like, y'all know how if you're an amateur screen setter, you just gonna go up to your teammate, hold circle, and your player might be facing to the right, but now you can use the left stick and place your body exactly where you want to be. And you can also do 180 turns if you flick the left stick to the opposite side of your body. Your player's just gonna do a straight 180. So overall, just easier to get people open. Now me, screens is the like most broken thing in 2K ever, bro. Besides post move, it go post move cheese, then setting screens, bro. It's the most efficient gameplay, game style every single time, every 2K, except for like maybe like 2 or 3, 4 2Ks or something where screens wasn't that dominant. But I don't know, man. We gonna have to play to see them screens. Like, we need a defensive counter to that, bro, because screens be crazy. Now we finally made it to the ending. That's all the gameplay changes, bro. The last thing they spoke on, which I'm not gonna speak too much on, is pretty much something with like AI and upgrading how the AI is, and like how you can call plays and they listen more accurately. If you hold circle, you trying to set a screen on your AI or you want the ball from them, they not just gonna play their own my career, basically, to sum that up. It's all about you. The focus is you. They enhancing how AI play as far as like, you know, when somebody get kicked and now you got an AI and people know the AI is gonna throw a bad pass sometimes and they get the auto steal. Basically, they saying the AI can determine which player is open and they gonna start picking open, man. So something like not too crazy, but like I promised, I told you it was a lot. We didn't go to 30 minutes. We did probably hit like maybe 20 minutes or something. That's better than 30. I tried to summarize it as best as possible. So y'all gotta look at the timestamps to see which category y'all want to learn about. But overall, at the end of the day, the W part of them revealing this and of the features we got is it's new things to grind. It's new things to learn. That's all that matters in 2K, bro. Give us something new to play. We don't want copy and paste. We just played 25 for the whole year. When I played a new game, I want to have to learn new things. And it's a lot we're going to have to learn. And it's still a lot I gotta like. This is really my first quick reaction and just quickly summing it up. But some things probably ain't dawned on me as far as like what might really be cheesy and stuff like that, man. But it's your boy LaMonsta. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Share this video to your boys, your friends, everybody who like busy and they couldn't watch the live stream. Tell them LaMonsta got the perfect summary. You feel me? And we out of here.